The BLS, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which is responsible for giving us those weekly job numbers, those JOLTS numbers, those employment picture numbers, are so antiquated in the way that those numbers are compiled. They send forms in the mail that people are expected to fill out on a voluntary basis with a number 2 pencil and send it back in. It's nonsense. The data is old. The data is inaccurate. And what I like about what's happened with the government shutdown is that the Fed has actually had to turn to the private sources of data, the accurate and real-time sources of data that the hedge funds and the money managers on Wall Street use. That's the data that we should be looking at. That's the data that's more accurate. And what does that data tell us? What has the data been telling us during the government shutdown in the absence of the beloved Bureau of Labor Statistics data, which is arguably worthless? It's been telling us that we are starting to see weakness in the jobs market as a result of what? I know this is not going to surprise you guys, artificial intelligence. And what does that give the Fed even more reason to do? If we're seeing weakness in the labor market, if we're seeing cracks start to form in what they thought was that otherwise continued demand on the corporate side for more employees, that gives them even more reason to give us a 25 or a 50 basis point cut in December, as Fed Governor Moran is suggesting. So that, and when you put that into context, along with the strength of government earnings thus far, to do anything but give us a rate cut in December is fiscally irresponsible, and I better not see it out of this Fed.
You know what? We need to cut that clip, make sure it ends up on Jerome Powell's desk.